In today's video, we take a look at a woman who got fired and now she is ranting about it, and this woman here, who was forced to pay child support to her ex-husband. But before we jump in, please make sure to subscribe the channel and turn on the bell notification.
This video is going viral right now of this woman who said she did not want to be a responsible parent, so she gave up her kids and now she's having to pay her old husband child support.
Okay, so in November, I decided I no longer wanted to be a responsible parent and I gave up my kids.
So she starts off the video by saying that she did not want to be a responsible parent anymore, so she just gave her kids up to their father so that way she didn't have to worry about taking care of them anymore. She goes on to say that she was just tired of being responsible and caring for her children. It also didn't fit with her lifestyle anymore to have her children because now she was going out and dating other men and living a life where she couldn't stay at home and take care of those children. And now she's paying child support to the kids' fathers because he is taking care of those kids now. But that's not exactly what she's upset about. She's mad she couldn't claim them on her taxes even though she cared for them up until November because the dad that now takes care of the kids has already claimed them on his taxes. What do you guys think about this?
Cold. She belongs to the streets.
So she really gave up on a chance of having a great family and kids because she wants to get drunk with other men and then get ran through by those same men. Also, how can a mother just give up on her kids? Giving up on your husband is something that we see on a regular basis in today's world, but giving up on your children, that just does not feel right. And then there is this woman here who got fired, and now she is ranting about it.
I got fired from a job that I burned myself out for, and my biggest fear was getting fired. I was doing everything to avoid the exact thing that happened because I forgot that it was a transactional relationship. They didn't owe me anything beyond my pay, and I agreed to that. Yet somehow I lost sight of that along the way. They didn't say, hey, we guarantee you a job if you become an unrecognizable version of yourself and skip sleep and exercise and think about work 24/7. They didn't promise me a forever if I put work above relationships. I wasn't required to miss out on the moments that matter most in my life to secure a spot at the company. They didn't have to keep me. They never did. I was so mad, like, how could they have done this to me after I've done so much for them? But the joke was on me. I thought that if I gave 110% every single day of my life that they should too, but that just was never a part of the agreement. Are you losing yourself to a job that'll never give you half the amount that you're giving them? Because that sounds like a pretty shitty deal.
So here's the thing, there are always more than one angle of looking at a situation. But what I don't understand is why do these women go on these platforms and try to play the victim when the things don't work the way they want? And like almost every modern woman, she also shows her entitled nature in this clip, when she should know that she isn't someone special, and the company doesn't owe her anything apart from her paycheck. And paycheck is something this woman is also unhappy about.
I'm divorced. I thought I'd be happier, except the judge set the child support amount at $326 a month. $326 a month for 2 kids for child support is what he has to pay me. $326 a month because he's not working. Because he chooses not to. I was able to cross-examine him, which was fun. And I asked him how many hours a week he spends working or trying to sell houses, because technically he still has a real estate license, so technically he's still a realtor. He said 15 hours a week approximately is how many hours he works per week. Grown man. Grown, able-bodied man with transportation and no childcare to worry about. Says he works 15 hours a week, which I think is kind of a high estimate. I'd put it more at like 0 hours per week. So $326 a month for 2 kids. Fun, right? And this is after I was super gracious and let him keep his parenting time. The guardian ad litem recommended 0 parenting time for dad.
And this is the mentality of the modern woman. They are ready to break their house marriage if it can soothe their ego and get them a few bucks as well. And if they don't get what they expect, then they get upset, as money is the only thing they care about, as shown in this clip here.
So look, man, I watched an interview with Shannon Sharp and Country Wayne. And, you know, I went down the comments and I seen all these ladies talking about Country Wayne is the type of guy that I need. And You know, there's not many men like him. And I'm like, the only reason these women are saying that is because the man is a millionaire now. If he was an average earning black man with 10 kids, these women would not desire him at all. That's why I said having money nowadays just trumps everything. Everything. This man has 10 kids. Was never trying to marry any of baby mamas, was married to one, but ended up getting a divorce because he said that, you know, his vision was basically worth way more than his marriage. And this is the guy that women are saying they want. And Country Wayne is a very talented guy, very down to earth. I love Country Wayne, but let's just be real. The way he handles women, he just pays them off. He just gives them money. And this is what women want. This is the prime example right here. Women want a man that's just going to give them money. That's it. He ain't talking about he loving on a woman and he not. This dude got multiple women and he just pays them off. I mean, that's literally what he said in the interview. So, fellas, get your money up and a woman will think you the best man ever. Not all women are like that, but a lot of these women are just strictly looking at your pockets. They don't care what you got going. As long as you got the finances, you're a good man.
And that is the sad and torturous reality of today's relationship. A guy with money can do almost everything, can have almost everything, and nothing he can do that would put him in a negative light when it comes to women. Also, modern women don't mind getting treated like trash by these kind of men, as long as they get money for it, because the dollar sign is the most important thing for them, as shown in this clip here.
So last night at like 10 o'clock, I got a calendar invite from the COO of my company with just me, the CEO, and him copied on it. So a 3-person meeting. I have no idea what this is about. My first suspicion is that I'm getting fired. I don't know, but I haven't had any warnings before about my performance or anything. So it's just really odd to get a calendar invite out of the blue from the CEO and COO for the following morning. I'm about to join this Zoom meeting and I'm gonna film. Joining. And it's only 15 minutes long. Hello.
Hey Grace.
Hi, how are you guys? Gotcha. Well, honestly, I really enjoyed my time working with you guys. You all have been awesome to work with, I think, the past 9 months. Yeah, just overall really grateful for this experience and wish you guys the best. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Guess I'm a full-time influencer now.
This shit still boggles my mind. If a girl wants a guy who's older, it's a preference. If a guy wants a girl who's younger, it's creepy and immature. If a girl doesn't want to date a short guy, it's a preference. If a guy doesn't want to date a girl that's overweight, he's an asshole who's not focused on the things that matter. If a girl wants a guy who can take charge, it's a preference. If a guy wants a girl who will submit to his lead, he's, you guessed it, misogynistic. If a girl sets a boundary, it's empowering. If a guy sets a boundary, it's controlling. Women have preferences, men have something wrong with them. This isn't a double standard, it's just illogical. So why does anyone accept it?